The Battle of the Bastards was nothing but satisfying, but there was one little detail that was pretty, well, really unsettling. So basically what happened in the Battle of the Bastards is we've got this glorious conclusion to the Ramsay Bolton storyline, which is, he's kind of an interesting character in that he's kind of not an interesting character. He's a complete villain. He's
a terrible, awesome character.
He never stops. He never loses an opportunity to kick a puppy. And that's kind of who he was.
Have the puppy eat you.
Oh, yes. That is his comeuppance. Finally, Sansa Stark gets her retribution. She gets to be cold. Winter is coming, and it's in her veins, y'all. And say, pretty much, you're done, you're over, and you're going to be killed in the way that is completely ironic. And it was so satisfying. I'm so glad that Jon let her have that final blow to the heart, to the body, to the face. And but there was one detail that I didn't love. Well, basically, he's tied up, and she says, this is the day you die, and he says, you can't kill me. I'm part of you now. What does that mean? What does that mean? So many people took that to mean Sansa Stark pregnant. And I don't like that. Andy believes it.
Well, she's wearing coats the whole time, right? She's got those big winter coats.
It's winter.
Cold. But I think that's what Game of Thrones is.
No.
You can't have, Game of Thrones only gives you so much good until it pulls the rug from under you.
That's true, because that is very much the style of the show and the books. But I think the way I read it was he was saying, you're no longer a Stark, you're a Bolton. Because, and not such in the way that she's technically Lady Bolton at this point, but she is taking revenge in a cold manner that would never, Ned Stark would have looked him in the face and lopped off his head with a sword. He wouldn't have done it in a calculated way, he wouldn't have done it in an ironic way, and he wouldn't have done it in a cruel way. So I read that as you've lost your essential you-ness, and now you're like me.
Well, here's what I think. It's going to happen. She's totally pregnant.
No.
And that's going to be dark, but then she's going to say it's Stannis's.
What?
Yeah.
How?
That's going to make more sense. That's going to be safer than telling people it was the Ramsays, right?
Explain.
Well, Stannis brought his army and helped her, and clearly he has a thing for her, right?
Did he?
I mean, he brought the army there. He's like, you're my true love. I love you. It's Irish
so
accent.
creepy.
I can't do that. I have always put down you. He's like wanted the mom, but can't get the mom, so now he's with the daughter.
Oh, you mean Littlefinger?
Oh, sorry, Stannis.
I thought you meant Stannis Baratheon.
I sound stupid. Yes, Littlefinger. Littlefinger.
Okay.
Littlefinger, yes. She's going to pretend it's Littlefinger's kid because that's going to make more sense, right?
I don't know. I mean, he's pretty much got a stranglehold on the veil at this point. Like, whatever he wants is going to happen. I'm a little, because I saw the preview for next week, and she says, I don't know what you want. And he says,
I want you.
I thought you always knew what I wanted. What does he want?
He wants her.
No, I don't like that. No,
but he does.
No.
You can't deny
into
it.
Mom. I know, and I don't like it. It's terrible, but isn't that Game of Thrones?
That is totally Game of Thrones. That's what we expect from it. I mean, you were just cheering when the woman got to have the guy be eaten by dogs.
He deserved it, though.
But it's like, but how crazy that's what we were. Yes, please murder this person.
Has no redeeming qualities. I think it's I don't think he's a well-written villain, to be honest, because I like to watch a villain who feels that what he's doing is right, even if it's completely twisted. He's a sick asshole. He knows what he's doing is
He's
wrong.
like Joffrey.
I think he's worse than Joffrey, because at least Joffrey was kind of stupid, and you can maybe blame things on that. But Ramsay knew exactly what he's doing the whole way.
Fair, but I mean, does that mean it's a poorly written character? No.
To me, he's a poorly written villain.
Oh, I think it's a brilliant villain because he's just sort of actually terrifying because he doesn't care. It's like the Joker in a way, where it's like he likes the menace. He likes to sort of twist the sword.
The Joker is one of my favorite characters, but I don't know if they're written the same way.
I just feel like the motivations are similar. He just wants to see the world burn
just like
and be
chaos.
He likes chaos, right? And I think it's rare to actually be able to pull off a villain. I thought they did a good job of this guy was just not raised right. He was never respected. No one ever thought he was going to do anything. And so the evil just seeped into him, and it allowed him to be as evil as he wanted to be.
I always viewed him as the foil to Jon Snow.
I never thought that. And I mean, even when the Battle of the Bastards, like Jon Snow, spoiler alert, I guess they know this already, but Jon Snow totally lost.
No,
he totally
he
beat
fell
Jon
into
Snow.
every trap.
He was terrible.
Sansa beat him.
Totally.
Jon would have been killed if
Jon
Sansa
was
hadn't
awful,
done
so
that.
Jon totally lost the battle, and Ramsay was way smarter and outdid him.
Well,
Geniusly, I thought.
ironically, Jon is like a characteristic Stark, you know? He's honorable, he's stupid. He charges. I love the Starks, but God, they are so
They're
stupid
so
sometimes.
stupid. I mean, why did you run in a straight line?
He ran
Curve while you're running when there's
serpentine.
arrows coming at you.
And then, Jon, don't run to the middle, and then don't charge all your horses. That's exactly what he wanted you to do, and you fell for it 100%, like Sansa said you would. Oh, I'm looking forward to evil Sansa, though. I really hope she's not pregnant, but it's a very, very strong possibility that she's pregnant. I would love to hear the audience thoughts on this, but before I toss out of this, I want to talk more about what you got going on, Andy. So you're going to Comic-Con this year, as many of us are,
Yes.
but you've got something special planned.
We're going big this year for Comic-Con. Screen Junkies is going to have a full presence. We have an off-site event called Screen Junkies Central.
What?
And it's a 3-day event we're doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday at San Diego.
Neat.
We have an off-site exclusive venue where we're doing a Comic-Con panel, which we're very excited about, and big movie fights live at San Diego proper. But we're throwing our own event, Screen Junkies Central. We're going to have exclusive live versions of all our shows, celebrity interviews, celebrity versions of movie fights. It's going to be epic. And I think until the 27th, we're giving away 2 passes to fly out to win a trip to San Diego.
This is news to me, too.
Yeah, for you guys, for all you at NerdAlert, you can win a trip to San Diego. Expenses paid, screendunkies.com/Comic-Con.
I'll be there, too.
And if you miss past the 27th, or even if you don't get the contest, you can still register there to get updated on when we get all the exclusives that are going to be dropping and the things you can watch. Lots more is going to be announced, so you'll be the first to know. So don't forget to go in there. You just got to give the email, but that way you're getting alerted and getting entered in the contest.
You have your own activation. That's so good.
Is that fun?
We've been excited. Is this why you didn't tell me before? So
Yeah,
I'd be like, oh.
Look, now it's legit excitement, right? Because it's like we go there every time we're trying to do it, but like, no, there's so many fans who want to interact and do this, do that. So we're finally stepping up, pony up the dough. We're going to do a big thing this year. We're very excited. Screen Junkies Central.
That's really exciting. So I'm going to go check out that website. You can do it now while I shoot the show. Audience, go ahead and check that out and let us know what you think about the idea of whether Sansa Stark/Bolton is pregnant or not. Let us know below in the comments, and we will see you at Screen Junkies Central.